As the prices for new vehicles continues to increase with each passing year, it's likely that you're finding yourself looking at buying used, or settling for something that doesn't quite have all the features you desire, and you end up regretting the decision you made shortly after taking your new ride home. Crossovers in particular might provide a lot of value on paper, but you end up paying a premium for any sense of quality and entry-level luxury comfort. Mitsubishi has prided themselves on being attainable, giving consumers an alternative to more expensive options on the market. But now with the 2022 Outlander, this Japanese manufacturer is more than just offering affordable crossovers. They're now providing buyers with arguably one of the best vehicles in this segment, while still retaining an affordable price tag. So here are 5 reasons why you should buy a 2022 Mitsubishi Outlander. After Mitsubishi dropped the Lancer Evolution from the lineup, the brand transitioned into an era of bland and vanilla designs that were neither inspiring nor eye-catching. Yet for the 2022 Outlander, mundane and boring are certainly the last words you'd use to describe this compact crossover. While there's cosmetic similarities to the refreshed Eclipse Cross, this vehicle has a striking road presence that will surely grab attention as it passes by on the road, thanks to its bold and aggressive front fascia. Helping the Outlander find its place in this segment is modern aesthetics, such as the LED DRLs and LED headlights being separate, which is a design element we're seeing a lot from Japanese and Korean brands. Also with the Outlander badge being spelled out along the hood, it gives this crossover an off-road capable vibe, as Land Rover is known to do this as well with their lineup of vehicles. More importantly, Mitsubishi went with an upscale look, as you can offer 20-inch wheels, but also this crossover does have a European-like styling with the rear fascia. Overall, this vehicle should have a better time drawing in new buyers than its predecessor. But it's not only the exterior that will surely raise eyebrows, as Mitsubishi didn't forget about the driving environment you'll find yourself in once you get behind the wheel. When you think of Mitsubishi as a whole, you'd never look at them as being the manufacturer that was going to fulfill your desires for interior comfort. They always seem to be behind the curve in one way or another. Yet today in 2021, they've not only modernized the Outlander, they've given it a cabin that many Americans on a budget are going to love, as you don't need a well-equipped model to receive a lot of value. The reason there's so much excitement for this crossover is because with the SE and SE Launch Edition, you're going to have leatherette and suede seats that provide a good amount of support and bolstering. The SEL trim will have leather seats for added comfort. However, everyone has been raving about the much needed tech features that can now be found in the 2022 model, such as a 12-inch digital gauge cluster that completely transforms the cockpit of the Outlander. You'll also have a 9-inch touchscreen with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, with onboard navigation and Sirius XM radio being available for higher trims. Even better, and not something we see in crossovers priced at around $30,000, is the front and rear backup cameras with trajectory to go along with the top view camera. Buyers who prefer traditional dashboard layouts will enjoy the physical buttons for the head unit and climate control settings, and dials for the volume and tuning knobs to make the interior more user-friendly. Lastly, if you offer the Launch Edition, you'll have a panoramic moonroof, which really brightens up the interior and gives you the sense of being in a more expensive vehicle. While the Outlander isn't the biggest crossover in this segment, it does provide a good amount of interior space that should be sufficient for smaller families. Despite Mitsubishi offering a third row, it's likely that you'll never use it, as even kids may find themselves feeling claustrophobic. And with those third row seats folded, you'll have right around 33.5 cubic feet of rear cargo space, which is on par with most rivals that have similar dimensions. Because of the boxy design and higher roofline, you'll easily be able to fit luggage if you're going on a road trip with the family. And for those times when you're moving smaller furniture, there's plenty of room for a variety of items. Crossovers are generally not known for being the most enjoyable to drive, especially when they don't have a turbo under the hood or sports suit suspension to minimize body roll when you're on a spirited drive. However, if there's one aspect of the 2022 Mitsubishi Outlander that truly impresses besides the interior design and technology, it's the driving characteristics for this compact crossover. On back roads with twists and curves, the Outlander feels relatively planted to the road compared to some competitors. And while the steering is a bit loose, it's direct and provides a good amount of driver feedback. Obviously, it will be underpowered, so don't expect to break any speed records. But the naturally aspirated 2.5-liter 4-cylinder engine that puts out 181 horsepower and 181 pound-feet of torque will get you up to speed safely. Where drivers will be disappointed is with the CVT. However, many Japanese rivals don't use a traditional automatic, so it really comes down to ride quality where Mitsubishi can stand out in this segment. Honestly, with the suede and leatherette seats found in the SE Launch Edition and the softer suspension, the Outlander was easily one of the best crossovers we've test-driven in this market, as it just feels a step ahead in terms of comfort at this price point. It should be noted that for 2022, the Outlander is now built on a Nissan platform, making it a distant relative to the Nissan Rogue. So if you were to test drive an Outlander from last generation and then hop into a 2022 model, you're going to notice a substantial difference in refinement. It's because of that Mitsubishi has received quite a lot of praise early on, as for the first time in years, this brand has a vehicle that's appealing to many buyers. Mitsubishi has always been a brand that's put affordability first, to go along with their outstanding warranties. But this time around, with the all-new Outlander, pricing is even more crucial, as they have a crossover that without question can hold its own against some formidable competition. A good amount of the tech and comfort features that highlight the significant changes for the 2022 model year come at a price point that undercuts rivals in this market, as you can have a digital gauge cluster, a 9-inch touchscreen with onboard navigation, dual-zone climate control, a wireless phone charging pad, and a panoramic moonroof for $29,995 if you opt for the SE Launch Edition, which we're sure will be made in limited quantities. Otherwise, you're looking at spending around $32,000 for similar features with the SEL trim. When cross-driving the competition, some compact crossovers aren't this well equipped, especially at $30,000, and most likely you'll be paying top dollar for fully loaded models. Mitsubishi is offering an alternative, and with a completely redesigned exterior and interior, this brand finally has a vehicle that's appealing and cutting edge to make its way on your list of considerations if you're looking at buying a new compact crossover. We hope you enjoyed this quick buyer's guide for the 2022 Mitsubishi Outlander. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe for more videos like this one. And if you're interested in buying an Outlander or any other Mitsubishi model, make sure to check out our full reviews to help you find your next vehicle. And thanks for watching.